Today, I'm finally going to be opening up about the psychological and domestic abuse, stalking and harassment, sexual assault, and threats of blackmail that Mizkif has done towards me.
Alright guys, we have to talk about the Emiru situation. The internet is getting crazier day by day. And Emiru cannot catch a break, guys. Like, it's insane. Just a week ago, she was assaulted on a goddamn TwitchCon, and now she speaks up and accuses another fellow streamer, Mizkif, of an assault, abuse, stalking, harassment, and threats of blackmail. Like, Jesus Christ, that's an eventful week for sure. And this news went insanely viral. It's everywhere. Twitch, Reddit, Twitter, TikTok. Like, I couldn't scroll my reels today, for God's sake. Like, every second scroll was Emiru in some weird situation. Like, wherever you go, people are just talking about this and making memes. And what's even more crazy is that she is even filing a restraining order against Mizkif for sexual harassment.
I am already in the process of filing a restraining order on him in both Texas and California.
Yeah, that's some real stuff right there, not gonna lie. And he addressed the allegations on his live stream as well. But that didn't turn out really well. I might be wrong, but I feel like we might be witnessing the absolutely worst ending to a streamer's career ever. And there's actually a lot going on, so for anyone who has absolutely no idea what's happening, let me tell you what's up. So Emiru and Mizkif are two successful streamers on Twitch. Emiru gets on average around 18 to 20,000 viewers, and Mizkif gets around 14 to 16,000 average viewers. Which is like crazy number, actually. That's a lot. And even if you're out of this like streamer Twitch bubble, you most likely have heard of the name Emiru, because recently she was assaulted at goddamn TwitchCon on stage. This happened like last week, and now this, Jesus Christ, now talk about a bad month. It all began when Emiru and Mizkif met at a couple of gaming tournaments, and later on she was facing some stalker issues. So Mizkif asked her to move in with him, as they were already friends, and at this point there was like some sort of spark between them, I guess. I don't know. Who knows? Nobody knows, I guess. They started living together, sometimes they even streamed together, and that's when they got in a secret relationship. Ooh, but not a very good one, okay? Because why otherwise would I be making this video right now? The things started happening between them, and it was too toxic to stay together, so they broke up. And fast forward to present time, she decided to make things public.
He would throw bottles, like plastic bottles with liquid in it, not like glass bottles, at me, despite me telling him like I didn't like it and it scared me and I bruise very easily. He would throw his phone at me. I would tell him, you know, it scared me, I don't like it. And one time it even hit me in the eye, which caused me to get a black eye, but he always, you know, was like, oh, it's an accident. And I was like, oh yeah, it's an accident. Like, you know, of course I'm not gonna think that.
Throwing stuff at her. Jesus Christ, man, that is twisted. Dude, if you're having a bad day, if you feel like frustrated, I don't know, go day drink and drive a car. It's not that hard, man. It's like, it's what I do. And you might think like, hey, Frogman, why are you so sure? Maybe she's lying about all this stuff. And so did I, actually. But internet got to work and found out footage of Mizkif throwing stuff at his ex-girlfriend, Maya. Now, this is proof that he's capable of doing this, and it doesn't really help his case. Let's be honest.
He's so uninterested.
She said no.
Maya unimpressed. That's what that was.
2 Starbucks bags of Starbucks I got you over the past few days.
Oh my god.
Skip, that was
Throw
not
it back.
funny.
Throw it
Yeah,
back.
there better be.
This kind of aggressive behavior is seen at times, so we can't really deny that when it is out on the public eye. But this is just the beginning. There is so much more. She also said that he was controlling of her, told her what to wear, whom not to go with, when to stream, etc.
He was very controlling over what I wore, to a degree, who I was friends with, and even when I would stream.
Man, if that's not toxic behavior, then I don't know what is. He didn't want some strange man to hurt her, he wanted to do it himself. This dude never passed the vibe check and always seemed like a creepy scumbag. The internet is blaming Mizkif left, right, and center, and for like right reasons. Vibe beating is only funny when you joke about it, not when you actually do it, man. Like, what the fuck? Apart from all of this relationship stuff, he was not the best human being altogether. Some people think that he doesn't really leave a good impression. Someone asked Tommy Innit, for example. He said he's the worst human being he met in 2025. Yeah, at this point it doesn't really look good for Mizkif, let's be honest. Moreover, Emiru claims that Mizkif was jealous of other people's success and took harsh actions about it.
We're both streaming the Rust event. I thought it was going really well. I thought everyone was having fun. I was like, oh, this is great. Everyone's, you know, doing the same thing at the same time. We're all hanging out, you know, we're gonna have fun. Like, I was really excited. I start seeing in my chat, people start saying unofficial Miz raid, and I'm like, what does that mean? And then I check my Discord messages and he's messaging me, oh, I'm gonna kill myself, I waited, or I'm gonna KMS, I waited so long for this, etc. Basically, he was upset because I had higher viewership than him. That's literally it. I had higher viewership than him. And in that house, I had a glass door so I could like see this was happening. He was walking behind me, making sure that I knew he was there. There were many ways out of that house if he wanted to leave the house that were closer to his stream room. He intentionally chose the door that was right by my room. I feel like that's pretty apparent, at least to me. He starts walking behind my stream and slamming the door so loud that my noise gate can pick it up. So even people on my stream are able to hear this is happening. And he slams it so hard and so many times that the front door literally broke. The lock did not work anymore. It didn't work for months, and it would just make this horrible sound that I would have to hear like every fucking day. But anyway, so I hear him back there doing this, and I'm like, what the fuck is going on? So I tell my stream, I'm like, hey, guys, I'll be right back.
Dude, this is extremely toxic, like holy shit. I would just go out of the relationship at this exact moment. Also, the internet is pretty quick at this thing, and they found the exact moment she was talking about.
Like we haven't murdered. Like we haven't pillaged.
Go to the restroom real quick.
Dude, that's crazy, holy shit. He's slamming doors out of frustration just to get attention. Like a little kid did. I did that when I was 10 years old. That man is like, what, 20, 22, pushing 30? Holy shit. But believe it or not, it's like a pattern. There's more of such behaviors. Also, ruining Emiru's stream as well. That's like nasty move.
You had 7,000 viewers when you were playing the crane game.
I had 14,000 this morning IRLing at the nonprofit.
There it is. Jealous again. These types of repeated behaviors just doesn't look good for Mizkif.
And Mr. Beast had invited another streamer, and he was like, oh, Mr. Beast invited this guy to his video, not me. And I was like, oh, well, which led to him going 150 miles per hour in the car and talking about killing himself while doing it.
Upsetting over the fact that someone else got invited to a Mr. Beast video and not him. And you're threatening to kill Emiru while you're speeding? Holy. Yeah, someone else had to say in that too. Yeah, that's Maya again.
Decision. Like it just always like happened. Like we just would like fight in the car and then he'd go like 100. And I would like literally like beg him to slow down. I'd be so scared and I'd cry. And then he would not slow down until I apologized.
So far, he's been violent, jealous, controlling, toxic, immature. What else is left? Harassing?
Bruh, chill.
But surely he can't be that bad, right?
He started to try to comfort me by hugging me while I was sitting on the couch and holding me really close to him. When this was happening, we hadn't talked in quite a while. I'm usually very uncomfortable with being touched a lot by people that I'm not in a relationship with. And he started kissing me in my face, and I let him do it. I was still sobbing a lot. And then, suddenly, he tried to climb on top of me and aggressively shoved his hand down my pants. And, I screamed. And when I screamed, he jumped off me. And, instead of apologizing or checking if I was okay, he said, I feel weird now. I feel like I did something wrong. I have to go. And he immediately left my house while I was still crying.
Yeah, okay, well, yeah, that's bad, dude. If he's gonna have a career after this, then I don't know what the fuck is wrong with YouTube. Holy shit. This sparked the hate for him even more, apparently. At that time, they were in and out of a relationship, and when she didn't stop him while kissing her, some people thought it might be an honest mistake. She continues to spill the tea and proceeds to say that she has filed a restraining order against him, which, in my opinion, is the right thing to do, actually. If you wanna watch the full thing, you can go on her Twitch. The full live VOD is still there. But what happened next? Doesn't Mizkif have to say anything about this? Oh yeah, of course he does. 2 days after Emiru's live stream, Mizkif also came live and tried to clear things up. He started by telling his viewers about a story of how they met and got in a relationship, and then he moved on to addressing the allegations.
It would be me throwing my phone on my bed when I brushed my teeth. She did tell me she got a bruise from it, and I stopped. That's all that happened.
Yeah, that sounds reasonable, I guess, I don't know. But again, the Maya's clip wasn't really helpful, so I might give the edge to Emiru here. I mean, throwing stuff on the bed is pretty normal, but not when people are on it, you know? And a lot of his claims were covered by the fact that he was depressed and suicidal at the time, which to me feels like a cover-up.
In September in 2022, a lot of you guys know, I was canceled by Trainwrecks and others trying to claim I covered up sexual assault. It was proven wrong, but that destroyed my mental health. I felt like my brain cracked, and I was never the same since. I was suicidal, depressed, and I didn't know what to do with my own life. Every day felt like an absolute nightmare.
He's admitting to his mistakes and looks sad and says that he was depressed, but you cannot commit a crime and be sad about it and hope that everything is okay, you know? It's not like, hey, free out of jail card, I'm depressed, please let me be. That just doesn't work like that, you know?
But Emmy was also violent. She would throw clothes or plushies at me, and I punched holes in the walls or slammed doors in aggression.
Yeah, that's the same basically. She threw plushies at you and you hold up walls. Yeah, sounds fair, brother. Here we see Emiru surrounded by her violent ammunition. Okay, brother. Come on, guys. One of these plushies could took an eye out. His words don't really mean much. After this, he just brushed off all of the allegations by admitting them, followed by mental health issues. As people just don't say stuff to people with mental health issues, and it is valid for them to hurt anyone they like. He kept denying the context, which makes it look not so bad, but that's not the reality. Mizkif is getting a lot of hate from the internet now, and it would be interesting to see how his career turns out. Personally, I'm very invested in this drama. Let me know your thoughts down below and see you next time. Bye bye.